everybody, my name is Bobble Hat Boy and welcome to another Bobble Hat Boy video. In today's video I'm going to be talking all about Derren Brown's Ghost Train. That was a ride at Thorpe Park between 2016 and 2022, and I'm going to be giving you a little review about it. Of course, this ride is no longer at the park and is now just known as Ghost Train, which I am yet to experience, but instead of giving you a review of that, I'm going to be giving you a review of what I thought about Derren Brown's Ghost Train Rise of the Demon from when I rode in 2022. But I won't be alone for this. I'm also going to be joined with the Iron Agent. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
What an incredible response that was. So let's get straight into the review, shall we? So the first scene of Derren Brown's Ghost Train was the pre-show, which I very much liked. The Pepper's Ghost effect was very good, to be fair. And it talked to you all about fear and all that sort of stuff. But it actually had nothing to do with the actual ride. What did you think of that? I thought it was pretty good.
It was the only bit that worked. So it was alright.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked the effect of the room was quite nice.
It was pretty nicely decorated, and me being the theme parky person, I did just look at above where Derren was and just watch him on the roof.
Yes.
Because obviously it was a Pepper's Ghost effect, but no one else noticed that, so, you know, clearly it's hidden enough. But once we leave that room, then we went into this little staircasey room.
Did you get the actor?
I didn't. No,
yeah, I
did you?
Yeah,
assuming.
It took him ages. I think there was an issue.
Yeah, we were just waiting there for ages and there was just nothing going on.
Yeah, we got an actor.
But what happened?
Well, there was a guy. He was on his like little speaking thing.
Yeah.
He was just telling jokes. He was like a scary. he was a very scary comedian.
Wow, that sounds very fun. But then after this room, you moved into one of my favourite rooms, the floating train.
Yeah, we need to get Brock on for this bit.
The floating
He
carriage.
He has some very strong opinions regarding this room.
This room was very cool. It's unfortunate that you weren't in there for longer, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, because you just get rushed straight through.
You
don't really notice.
Just, hide behind everyone and just wait back. They won't notice.
Yeah. And to be fair, I think the room could have been lit slightly brighter. I know, like, you don't want to give away the mirrors, but I think it could have been slightly brighter.
Watch out.
But
Brock might have something to say about that.
Oh, well, it doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. Spoiler alert for Ghost Train, that's literally the only thing I really know about it, to be honest. Then we get into the train carriage itself, which is the ride system, which is themed to a tube train, the London Underground.
And then you put the VR on.
Then you put the VR on, and
it did work.
It's something. It did work for me, but it's the biggest faff ever.
It didn't work for me.
Oh, well, it was literally the biggest faff ever, because you obviously have to adjust your goggles, you have to get on the headset, and I don't like that phase of theme parks. Luckily, none of them really exist anymore, like Galactica and all of that. Still gone. Ghost Train doesn't use VR, which is good, because to be honest, I can't remember anything about it. All it was talking about was about fracking and everything.
Well, I heard the audio. Infected.
Yeah, fracking, which for the time when I went on it,
there was like a zombie.
Yeah, when I went on it in October 2022, it was pretty topical. I can't lie, because Liz Truss wanted fracking, but it's not a good
she was actually the zombie.
Clearly, yeah, it actually infected her. But then halfway through, you get off the train and you find out that you've moved.
I thought we were going to stay on the train. I didn't think we were getting off.
And then the exterior is now just a tube train. It's not that Victorian floating carriage. Shows you've moved. This part, I thought was pretty pointless. Yes, it's very cool, like you've moved, but there was actually no point of getting it off for the story. It didn't do anything to it. What did you think about that? I didn't think it was very...
We went through, and
Yeah.
you know the room after it, where you
Yeah.
get off, it had actors in for me.
You're saying, yeah.
Yeah, apparently it didn't used to.
Yes.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Mr. W.K. Will wrote it before me.
Yeah.
He said that he didn't used to have actors in there, and he was there with me when I wrote it, and there was an actor. There was a couple of them. They didn't do much,
that was
but there was
pretty cool. They just kind of ran about and
Yeah.
just like tried to scare you, and we talked to them even though they kept telling us not to. Whoopsie. Yeah, and it was pretty cool. I did like it. I did think it was a cool idea, but I don't see the point of getting off the train other than to show you've moved, like I've said. And then guess what you do straight after that? You get back on the train. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And now you have to put on your VR again. Oh yay. And
Personally,
then you move back to where you started.
Personally, I think Avanti West Coast should install VR on their trains.
Hello, we're Avanti West Coast. Oh, but you know, we're getting new
Hello,
new trains.
we're Avanti West Coast. It's a fact that 13% of you are scared of the dark.
And then all the lights just turn off. Yeah, so then you get back on, and then this part is where there are other people, and like they start getting infected, and then the demon, because I wrote it as Rise of the Demon, where the demon starts taking them, and then at the end, Derren starts counting down, and you fall into the demon's mouth.
Oh dear.
And then he tells you to take off your VR, and find out that you've not actually moved anywhere, because once you get out, the Victorian floating carriage is still there, which is a very cool illusion. Obviously, it's just a ride system that moves. I've seen it work with shorts and all that. And it's a very cool ride system, but it's very limited to what you can do with it. Yeah.
Nah, I reckon if I had it, I'd be able to create something a lot better. Mr. Block very clearly knows how to do that because he wrote an essay on it.
He did, and he said that the scripting wasn't very good for the new Ghost Train, so that's unfortunate. But then, after you get off, you go to another one of my favourite scenes. That is the fake shop.
Ooh, we have a fake shop.
Oh yes. For me, do you know why you were held back? For me, it was because there was a spillage on the stairs.
Can't remember.
Yeah. Well, there was a spillage on the stairs, apparently, and we weren't allowed out until they did that. And then, obviously, the room starts shaking, and it's all very cool, I can't lie, it's all very cool.
Oh, no, that didn't work for me. The actors just kind of appeared.
There
was a little 7-year-old who kept shouting about what would happen. So no one was surprised.
Right, and then the demon obviously appeared and went bleh, and then he disappeared, and Derren Brown was there on the floor telling you to keep it a secret.
On the floor?
He was on the floor.
Why was he on the floor?
Don't know.
Who put Derren Brown on the floor?
The Thorpe Park Rise of the Demon people decided.
Yeah, Derren Brown is known just to be a pancake. He's just been on the floor. He's a 2D image.
He was literally projected from the roof onto the floor with him like going, shh, keep it a secret.
They could have projected him onto the wall.
No, the floor, because that's where the Ouija board or something was.
We've resurrected Derren Brown. He wasn't dead, was he?
Maybe
Maybe he was. He might be dead. He might have been dead this whole time.
He might have been.
I really hope he doesn't mysteriously die in between now and when the video comes out, otherwise I'm going to sound really
That
bad.
would be very badly timed. We're currently filming this on the 6th of July, so if he's dead,
6 minutes past 7, just in case.
Yeah. In case he dies.
Dear Mr. Derren Brown, please do not die now, otherwise it will make our video look bad.
It would. It would make us look like we predicted the future.
Which of course we did.
Which we technically did. Yeah. But then you get out of the fake gift shop because everything's fine now, and then you get into the actual gift shop, which is now a cafe. Yeah. And yeah, that's Derren Brown's Ghost Train. Would you like to hear a review from the Blockmaster himself? So, he says, Derren Brown's Ghost Train was something of a temperamental ride. I rode it many times from 2017 to 2022, and each and every time was different as a variety of effects and scenes either malfunctioned, stopped working entirely, or simply budget cut. The ride represented a mindset which was far ahead of its time, putting an emphasis on grand spectacle and mind-mangling illusions to attempt to make you question the very reality you were presented with. Spectacular grand illusion, the floating carriage, mixed with technical wizardry, the ride system, and immersive effects to really transport you to a different place. When everything worked, which it did for me only once, it was truly the best dark ride in the world. Unfortunately, the virtual reality and other systems were so temperamental that for the vast majority of guests, the ride simply didn't live up to the mindset which set out to create such a groundbreaking experience. And that is a shame, and more effort and money wasn't put into making the design more reliable so that the ride could really exceed expectations as it could when it all worked. Do you have anything to add to that?
I reckon he used ChatGPT to write that.
Probably, but nah. Block's very good at his essays, if you didn't know. But yeah, it was a very cool ride, a very unique ride.
Yeah, very unique. I'm glad that I spent 45 minutes of my day in that ride, or waiting outside the ride.
When I did it, obviously you had to do your time tickets or whatever. So we got a time ticket, and then we got let in, and there was just a normal queue anyway.
Yeah.
So they were just letting in anyone anyway. So like.
Oh no, we got a time to come back.
Yeah.
We came back at that time, and then we had to wait for about half an hour. A little thing, we just had to stand there.
Great. That was our ride review, everybody. Did you ever get to experience Derren Brown's Ghost Train, or Derren Brown's Ghost Train Rise of the Demon, the edition that came to it in 2017 to make it scarier? And do you think it really lived up to the hype? I hope you all did enjoy this video, Iron Man. I hope you had fun on the Bobble Hat Boy channel.
No, I didn't.
Oh, very sad. This is his second time appearing on the channel. Last time he was in Postman Parcel Post with me.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Which nothing worked, did it?
Yeah, a very common theme.
Very common theme with this video. But I hope you all enjoyed. Have you experienced the brand new Ghost Train? I'd absolutely love to know. Please do tell me in the comments below. And I will hopefully see you all later. Goodbye. Say bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.